Hey there, what's up? Today is Thursday, March 6th, 2008. Can't believe it's already March. Yeah, that's really weird. So I haven't really done like a video where, well, in a while, where I'm like talking about all the stuff that's going on. And I always wish that I did more videos, you know? And then by the time I get home, I just don't want to do them. And so, fortunately, with this MacBook that is being shipped to me that I should be getting soon, I'll be able to do them whenever I feel like it. So, you know, that's good stuff. What do I want to talk about? I've been seeing a lot of Broadway shows. I'm sorry, my face is so... Don't look. Don't look. I saw A Chorus Line, which, I didn't like that much. It was kind of a downer. For anyone who doesn't know, A Chorus Line is this Broadway musical about dancers in the Broadway chorus. It's one afternoon at an audition for a Broadway show. You go to these plays and you see all these dancers and these big numbers, and you kind of wonder, who are these people? You know, they're not the star, and they're not even like the second star. They're just backup. Who are these people that have these backup roles? Who didn't make the cut? And that's what this play is about. How everybody has their own reasons for pursuing the same thing. And you know, it kind of made me think about when I first came to New York. And yeah, it's so stupid. I've been sitting in Broadway shows over-identifying way too much lately. But I was sitting there in this show and it was making me think about college. And when I say college, I just mean actor school. Like, I didn't go to a real college where I got a degree at the end. It's, you know, I got a certificate of completion. So, and to be honest, I'm not even sure that I officially got that certificate because they like didn't turn in some papers that they wanted me to do. I had to do this thing that was like an actor journal where I kept a log of how many days I did my breath exercises, and I just didn't do any of that shit. This dream of studying acting in New York at this school was the only thing in my heart. It's what I wanted to do, and I was doing it. And how all the kids in my class and at that school also wanted the same thing. And now that I'm like a grown-up, you know, I look around and I meet people all the time, and everybody's got a different story, and everybody is pursuing different things. And I think that's great. But it kind of makes me think about college and how that was a very kind of special time in my life where I was surrounded by people who all wanted the same thing that I did. I don't know if I'm ever going to be in another situation like that where I'm surrounded by people who all want the very same thing. And the show just got me thinking about that. So anyway, it also got me thinking about how much I couldn't wait for it to be over. Another really bad show I went to see recently was a play called The Homecoming. I was really excited about this because it starred Raul Esparza, who you Broadway fans will know because he was in Company, the new revival of Company that was on Broadway last year, which I saw and I thought was incredible. They actually just showed it on PBS on Great Performances the other day. For anybody who doesn't know the show Company, if you're not a Broadway person, this show could possibly change your mind. It was very modern for its time when it came out. You know, I'm just gonna shut up. This is not interesting at all. I was supposed to go see Spamalot tonight. I went to the cocktail party beforehand for all of the concierges, and I got my tickets, and I was just like, you know what, I don't want to go to this show. But I kind of get in trouble when I RSVP and then I don't go. So I called a friend of mine who's visiting, who might be watching this video. Hi, Kelly. She's in town with her husband and her parents, and they were here for a few days, and I didn't get to see them at all, but I know they're leaving tomorrow, so I was like, hey, do you want to go to a Broadway show on your last night here? And she was like, yeah! So I met them in Times Square and gave them the tickets, and they're going to see Spamalot. So I just didn't want to do one. I wanted to come home. I wanted to come home and eat warm leftovers and make a video for you guys. Aww. Okay, so another thing that I've been doing a lot lately, like a lot. I've been going to New Jersey. It scares me too. because I'm pretty anti-borough. I don't like going across bridges and tunnels, except for the Bronx, because that's where Target is, and you know, Target is home base, so I don't, that doesn't really count. New Jersey, especially, I don't even like going to, because it's not even part of New York, you know. However, the other day, Nick and I had the same day off, and we wanted to do something, you know, kind of fun. I was like, what about the Garden State Mall, which is this big mall in Paramus, New Jersey? Well, it turns out there's a bus that leaves like not far from our house and goes straight across the George Washington Bridge and takes you there to the Garden State Mall in like 20 minutes. Like, that's really fast in New York. Like, I can't even get downtown to Times Square in 20 minutes. So we were like, hey, let's do that. So we did, and it was really fun. Like, we spent the whole day at a mall, and we had lunch at Chili's, and we just shopped all day, and I had a really good time that day. It was really a lot of fun. A few days later, he was at work, and I was home, and I was lonely and sad and hungry. So I hopped on the bus again and went to Chili's and had dinner there by myself. I probably should have thought more about it that time, because it was Saturday night and I was in New Jersey on a Saturday night. People in New Jersey apparently don't do anything on Saturday but go to the mall and eat at Chili's, because it was crowded. I had to eat at the bar, and I've never eaten at the bar before anywhere. I just feel weird at a bar because I'm like 5'4". I sit on a stool at a bar and my feet don't touch the ground. So people were like really weird and talking loud, and not like New Yorkers are loud, but like loud and trashy. So yeah, that experience, dinner alone at Chili's in New Jersey, that wasn't as much fun. But like a couple days after that, I took the bus again and I went to IKEA, because there's an IKEA out there, and I got all this cool stuff. I had a lot of trouble getting it all home by myself, but it was still fun anyway. I got a, oh, I'll show you. This is a laptop desk from IKEA. It's called Dave. Nick has a Dave for his laptop, and now I'm gonna have a Dave for mine. And I got a stool and a coffee table. That one over there, it's really like narrow and long. It's awesome. And just little things for the kitchen and stuff like that. I love IKEA. It was so much fun. So I've been going to New Jersey a lot. It's a little out of control. I need to pull it back a little bit, but it's been fun, so whatever. Oh, I lost my debit card, and I'm pretty sure I did it in New Jersey. So New Jersey is actually a bad place. I don't trust myself there, because you know, I get to shopping and eating Chili's, and then I just lose all sense of control. And I went to an ATM, and it was one of those ATMs that when you put in your card, it keeps it until you're done with the transaction, and then it spits it out. So I did it, it kept my card, I got the money, and I'm pretty sure that I just left, and my card, you know, was sitting there. So fortunately, when I realized it, which was like the next day, no one had done anything with it, and so I just canceled it, and they're shipping me a new one. That's not the only time that I lost something this week. So Sunday, after I got off work, my friend Lindsay met me after work, and we went to dinner at Kitty Chai, which is like becoming one of my favorite restaurants in New York. You have to check that place out, Kitty Chai in Soho. So we went to dinner there, and then we went to this bar, and I know when I left work, I had just split up like the tips, and I had a $100 bill, a $20 bill, and a $10 bill all in my pocket. And I put 20 as a tip for dinner and 10 as a tip at the bar. And when I got on the subway, there was not a $100 bill in my pocket. And I don't know what happened to it, and I'm really fucking pissed. I can't really blame that one on New Jersey. That's really just, you know, too many mojitos, I think.